behind me. Look forward to some sunny days here. Starting off in Major League Baseball with the playoffs. Let's get right in to that action. The action gets going in a matter of hours here with the Phillies and the Braves. So we'll look at that game first. My best bet for it, Phillies versus Braves in Atlanta. I'm going to take Max Fried to go over 4.5 strikeouts. A little juicy, minus 155. I do think it is worth it, though. Let's get right into it. He has topped this number 4.5 in 8 of his last 11 starts. 6 times during that span, he had at least 6 strikeouts. Great success versus the Phillies this season. 25 strikeouts in 4 starts against Philadelphia. 2 separate games with 8 strikeouts in the second half. And lots of whiffs for the Phillies versus left-handed pitching. They have the second highest strikeout percentage versus lefties since the start of the season. So we'll take Fried to go over 4.5. Next up, we go deep down into the heart of Texas, where the Seattle Mariners are in town. Another pitcher prop. It's a prop-heavy show today. We're going to take Logan Gilbert under 2.5 earned runs, coming in at minus 145. So Gilbert comes into the playoffs in absolutely incredible form here. 2 or fewer earned runs in 7 of his last 8 starts. A 2.28 ERA in the span. And pretty good numbers versus the Astros this season. A 2.52 ERA in 4 starts, just 1 home run allowed. 2 or fewer earned runs in 3 of those 4 starts. And big question here for a lot of these teams coming off a bye is, will the hitters be a little rusty? So how will the Houston hitters look here? They haven't played since last Wednesday. These guys aren't accustomed to long stretches of inactivity during the regular season. So maybe their timing will be off a little bit, and maybe that will help us with our bets. So we'll take Gilbert under 2.5 earned runs. Next up, we get into the evening games. And the Yankees playing host to the Guardians. The pitcher I'm targeting is Garrett Cole, and it's not an episode of chasing that paper without a walk prop. We're going to take Garrett Cole over 1.5 walks, coming in at minus 110. So it might surprise you to hear that Cole has had at least 2 walks in 7 of his last 10 starts. This guy's had major control issues in the playoffs. He's had 2 or more walks in 3 of 4 playoff starts as a Yankee. In one of his last starts as an Astro in the World Series against the Nationals, he had quite a few as well. And he once had 5 in a start versus the Astros, or as an Astro versus the Yankees, ironically enough. And it is worth noting that he had 3 walks in his most recent start versus the Guardians, who have great plate discipline, the lowest strikeout percentage in baseball since September 1st. So they're going to make this guy work tonight. No easy outs versus the Guardians. And we're going to wrap things up out on the West Coast. The Padres in LA to take on the Dodgers. I'm going to take the Dodgers' first 5 run line, minus 135. Let's take the bullpens out of this one. So we have a major mismatch on the man here tonight. Mike Clevenger on the man for the Padres. And this guy's gotten absolutely obliterated by the Dodgers this season. Games have 4, 5, and 5 earned runs against them. He's much worse on the road, where he has a 5.46 ERA this season, an 11.25 ERA at Dodger Stadium, by the way. And Julio Urias on the bump here for the Dodgers. Check out what this guy's done lately. He has an ERA in the first 5 innings of 1.15 over his last 11 starts. He was great versus the Padres this season, a 1.50 ERA in 4 appearances, 1 or fewer earned runs in 10 of 14 starts at home for Julio Urias. So we'll hope that those Dodgers bats aren't rusty in that one. So there you have it. 4 picks in both 4